are at the Pella doors. This is a 16-foot opening here. We got two fixed 4-foot panels, and we've got two active 4-foot panels. There's been a little trouble with this. We've been back here a couple times now to try to see what is causing this door especially to have a little bit of trouble on its track. And what we can tell is when we put the level down there, we can see there's a little bit of a rise in the center of this, typically due to point load, and then everything is carried across from the header. So all your pressure is coming down on these two sides, and occasionally, especially with a door with a track this size, you're going to end up with possibly a little bit of settling in the point load areas, and it seems like it's driving this area up, but what it's doing is it's driving those areas down. However, this door now, we've adjusted it a little bit, and it appears to be operating just fine. That just unlatches it, and then you can see just with, these are extremely heavy doors, but you can see with just a little bit of effort, we can open this door without any problem. We've also cleaned the track. There was a little bit of an issue here with what appeared to be an old screw head in here, and there was a little bit of a bump to that track. We've taken most of it out to the point, and that was in this area right here. We've cleaned the track, and these tracks need to be kept extremely clean just because of the conditions here. We have no buffer from the salt air, and you can get some deposits on these tracks, making things a little bit more difficult. The other issue with this door is at the top, you can see where it does strike the outside fin, the flashing fin at the top. And so these doors basically just glide along this center ridge here. And if that center ridge has any play in it, as this one does, it's going to rub back and forth, and that in conjunction with a little bit of an uplift on this bottom track is going to cause it, and it was catching right there. But you can see now, just with one hand, that this opens fine. Now this door appeared to be fine. This one doesn't appear to really have any trouble. It moves fine. What's surprising is a unit this size, opening this great, that it's actually moved this little. I've seen some of these where they've had a pretty good spread of maybe a 1/4 inch or more, and that can cause the door to bind. The trick is being able to keep these doors perfectly vertical so they'll close against each other, and you can adjust them so they stay vertical and they're willing to close against each other, which can be a little tricky to do. This type of door, this is a Pella, and this type of door, actually it's a striker latch, and this is a true car door style striker latch. And what you do is you close this door first, and then you bring this door to it, and just a little bit of effort, and it's latched. And then you've got your safety latches, your foot latches here on the side, and you kick those out, and that keeps anybody from being able to get the door open from the outside. These folks had a bungee cord on it wrapped around here. We're going to go ahead and put that back on. I'm sure that was probably because they were unsure if they were getting a good latch on this door. But you can see that this door is latching very well. The bungee cord, probably a good idea, just that little extra peace of mind. And that pretty much takes care of this door. I don't think there were any issues with any of the other doors. I think it was just this one. And as you can see, everything works very well. And we'll get open to the outside. We want to close it, put our latch down, bring this door across, no effort. Click, and done. And that's a Pella door.